Well, I'm here in Vietnam at the War Remnants Museum, where you can see some of the heavy equipment the Americans left here after they lost the war. Bomb, rocket launchers, chopper. Let you get a look inside this chopper. These are all rocket launchers too. You know, I think they did something similar recently where when they decided to stop their war in Afghanistan or Iraq, wherever they're doing their thing, they just leave a bunch of shit. We just all of a sudden just decide we're done here. It's really freaking weird. 155 millimeter gun, main artillery weapon, 175 millimeter self-propelled artillery, bigger weapon. I remember in one of the Rambo movies, I remember him operating one of these heavy machine guns. And then over here we've got some bombs. The big one right there, it looks like a grain silo or something. That's a 15,000 pound bomb, like 4,000-ish kilograms. That one right there, that's one of the first precision guided missiles. And then you see like pack artillery, cluster bombs, and then some typical 1,000 to 3,000 bombs back there in the edge. Picture of some of the effects here. When one of these get dropped. I'm really against war, you know. After having traveled around everywhere and everything, it's never what they tell you that it's about. There's always reasons behind the scenes that the wars are happening that are, you know, not what the public's being told. So information war, propaganda by all sides in any war is like a huge factor. So like, you know, John Lennon, peace movement, you know, anti-war, that's where I stand. I'm in that same camp after having traveled and everything. I mean, everybody in the world just wants the same thing, and that's to live a happy life with their family in peace and not have their culture encroached upon, not be colonized, not be enslaved. So we have pretty similar interests, and you know, as long as there's respect, everything should go well. And yeah, it's really about respect, and I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. So I know there's a tendency in some countries to be like, you want to be like the big war machines, or like you want to be like the big victory countries or something, like oh yeah, like back-to-back World War champions or something like that, like it's a damn football game. But it's not like that, actually. That's talking like that is just pure propaganda programming. It's not a football game. It's not something where war is not something where it's like, yeah, we're the winners, we're the powerful ones and stuff like that. Like, if you actually talk to soldiers who have engaged in the combat, that's not how they feel about it, whether they were on the winning or the losing side. Here's a close-up on some of that 155 millimeter artillery, which, contrary to popular belief, in a lot of like combat situations, these 155 millimeter artillery shells are what soldiers get killed by, not like. That's a really good picture of what war does to someone. Some stuff that kind of looks like it's straight out of the 70s. That's kind of what the country looks like, you know. Vietnam, it kind of looks like it's frozen in time since the war, since the 70s. Pretty interesting.